Hey there. Are you looking for resources to help you find a job or advance your career but not sure where to start? I'm here to tell you that there are many reputable resources available for free online. My name is Kayla, and in this video, I will walk you through some online resources and highlight the best tips and tricks to help you achieve your professional goals. We'll review how to discover your skills, how to identify the right career for you, job searching, and tips for resume building. Today, we're going to use the resources available at careeronestop.org. Career One Stop is a resource sponsored by the U.S. Department of Labor for career exploration, training, and jobs. Whether you're trying to decide which career path is the best option for you, looking for training to enhance your professional skills, or searching for open jobs in your area, Career One Stop is a great resource to assist you in your search. The website is fairly easy to use. This video will walk you through various features of the website and show you how to access the beneficial resources available to you. This is Career One Stop's homepage. As you can see, there's a lot of information available here right from this screen. Career One Stop's homepage has helpful links to assist you in beginning your search. At the top of the screen, you can use the drop-down options to find more specific information based on subject, like exploring careers, finding training, or job searching. You can also scroll over the colorful boxes toward the middle of the screen for similar information. If you don't want to search by subject, you can choose resources geared toward specific types of people, like veterans, laid off workers, or workers with disabilities, in the Resources For section. These links allow you to find resources that can help you based on your specific situation. A little further down the page, there are also some videos about specific careers, as well as top questions, pages, and news. Let's look a little deeper now. Under Explore Careers, you'll find resources like self-assessments, specific information about different careers, and tips to help you plan your career. This is a great place to start, especially for people planning on switching careers or trying to find more information about a specific occupation. Let's start by looking at self-assessments. Career assessments are a way to learn more about how well a variety of careers might suit you. Assessments focus on three areas: skills, interests, and values. Once you take an assessment, you'll have a better understanding of what occupations might be a good match for you, where you need more training or experience, how to enhance the details of your resume and cover letter, and careers you may not have considered before. It's important to understand that career assessments won't guarantee you a particular career, ensure that careers you are suited for will be in high demand by employers, or account for differences within the same career, like nurses who work in the emergency room rather than in a nursing home. At the bottom of this page on Career One Stop, you'll see links to a 30-question interest assessment, a skills profiler that identifies your skills and matches them to careers that use those skills, and ONET's interest profiler that measures your interests and relates them to specific careers. If you'd like some additional assessments or help with understanding and applying your assessment results, you can talk with a career counselor at a community college, community agency, or your nearest American Job Center. I'll provide links under this video to direct you to additional information and local options. Now, I'd like to review information about career planning. On the left side of the screen, you'll see the link Plan Your Career. Whether you want to plan your career future or just need structure to stay on track with career and educational goals, career planning resources will help. Starting with a career plan will give you the confidence of knowing that you are building a successful future. First, you'll need to set goals to get ahead in your career. In this step, it's best to think about where you would like to be in 1 year, 5 years, or 10 years, and think about the experiences that will help you achieve that. Setting a career goal is about envisioning where you want to head in your career and detailing the steps needed to reach that goal. When setting career goals, you can use the acronym SMART that you see here on the page to help you write effective goals. S is for specific. Giving yourself a specific goal rather than a broad goal makes the goal more attainable. A broad goal like make network connections may seem too hard or you may not know where to get started. A better goal would be make 10 job search calls following up on my LinkedIn connections. This goal is much more specific, and you will know once it has been completed, which leads us to the next letter in SMART, M. M is for measurable. Goals are practically useless if you don't know once they've been reached. Measurable goals allow you to set out on a mission and move on to the next step once completed. Otherwise, you would be working on the same goal for much longer than necessary. The next letter in SMART is A, attainable. It's important to set goals that challenge you, but goals that you are not able to achieve can be discouraging. Career goals should help you grow and advance in your career, not leave you discouraged and unsure of yourself. R is for relevant. Your goals should really matter to you and to the end result. You can ask yourself, is it worthwhile? Is this the right time to pursue this? Does it require resources that are currently available? The last letter is T, timely. Career goals should be grounded within a defined time period, both for clarity and to give your action urgency. You'll know when to begin and when to complete each step. Smart career goals will help you get ahead in your career and grow and develop as a professional. Okay, now that you have identified your skills using an assessment and can create smart career goals, let's find some jobs available in your area. We'll click into the job search option at the top of the screen, which will bring us to an option to search for local jobs. Type in whatever you're looking for in the Find a Job section of Career One Stop, and you'll receive a list of jobs available in your designated area. Let's say you want to find a nursing job in SC. This search brings up a list of 1,366 jobs available in South Carolina. You can click in to view the specific job listing or filter the list by date posted, job title, company, or location. You can also change the source of the job if you'd like to review additional results. This search option is a great tool to see what is available around you. You can also search by just occupation or just location. This will allow you to get an understanding of where there is a need for specific occupation of interest or what is in demand in your current area. Back on the job search page, you'll see there are tons of resources to assist you in your job search, like information about inquiry letters and samples, networking tips, and information about job banks, employment agencies, and job fairs. Next, I'd like to go into further detail with you on two very important job search elements, resumes and interviews. Resumes are extremely important when searching for a new job. They're usually the first impression that an employer receives about you, so it's important that your resume efficiently expresses your skills and helps you to stand out from other occupants. Under the job search at a glance section, let's click into resumes under resumes and applications to review some specific information about how to create a good resume. Career One Stop has a resume guide to assist you in creating or enhancing your resume, so we'll click in to get more information. On the left side of the screen, you can see the topics covered in the guide, and you can use this to jump ahead to a specific topic of interest. Today, I'd like to review top resume strategies. First, it's important to sell yourself and your brand on your resume because you need to stand out and be consistent. By creating a personal brand, on your resume, you can distinguish your value in a way that inspires an employer's interest in you. In order to start thinking about or rethinking your personal brand, you'll need to consider several of your best work experiences and how you contributed to them. You also need to know why people want to work with you and why an employer would want to hire you. Some examples are listed in the last section on this page to get you started. Along with a personal brand, you'll need to identify transferable skills. If you've taken a skills assessment, as we discussed earlier in this video, you should have a good idea of your skills. You can combine these skills with a list of key tasks from your previous jobs and highlight the action words. Some examples of transferable skills are listed on this screen. Next, you'll need to highlight your accomplishments. Listing your professional accomplishments shows the employer what you can achieve. An employer approaches your resume asking, how could this person help my organization? And you want to be sure they find the answer displayed clearly on your resume. You can begin by asking yourself these questions. Did you communicate well with customers and coworkers? Did you bring in a new business? Did you save time and money by making work more efficient? Or you can start with your last 2 to 3 jobs and identify your key accomplishments by using the CAR method, which stands for challenge, action, result. The CAR method asks, which challenge did you face? What action did you take? What was the result? These tips will help you to highlight your accomplishments clearly on your resume. The last tip I'll discuss with you today is how to use keywords effectively. Keywords are important because many job banks use a keyword matching system to match resumes to job openings. You'll need to use specific keywords in order to be considered for a specific job. You can start by reading over the job description for the specific job of interest. Use the same keywords included in the job description on your resume to ensure that your resume is matched up with the job you want, as well as make your resume more credible and show that you are part of the team. These 4 tips will help you to create or enhance your resume and give you the best chance of getting the job you want. If you'd like further information concerning resumes, you can click through the links on the side of the screen or refer to the additional information below this video. Now we'll discuss interviews. Under the Job Search tab at the top, let's click into Interview Tips, listed under Interview and Negotiate. Interviews are your chance to sell your skills and abilities, and they give you a chance to find out if the job and company are right for you. Included on this page are 6 interview tips to help you prepare for a job interview. First, review common interview questions, which we'll go into more detail about in just a minute. You can practice answering them with someone else or in front of a mirror to become more comfortable with your answers. You'll want to make sure you come prepared with stories that emphasize your strengths, willingness to work and flexibility, leadership skills, ability and willingness to learn new things, contributions to the organizations in which you have worked or volunteered, and creativity in solving problems and working with people. You can review the job posting and write down your qualifications for each requirement listed. This will help you identify if you lack a certain skill so you can prepare to address it in the interview and convince the interviewer that you can learn the skill. Second, you should make a list of questions that you would like to ask during the interview. These questions should demonstrate your interest in the job and the company. You can ask questions about the job you would be expected to perform, like what are the day-to-day responsibilities of this job? Could you explain the organizational structure? What is the organization's plans for the next 5 years? It's important to show that you are interested in the position, as well as ensuring the job is a good fit for you. Next, be prepared. Make sure to bring any necessary documents like an extra copy or copies of your resume, list of references, copies of recommendation letters, licenses, and transcripts, and a portfolio of work samples. This shows that you are serious about the job and care about the interviewer's time. Next, you'll need to act appropriately on the day of the interview. Ensure that you have plenty of time to arrive on time or early for the interview. Make sure you show up alone, dressed in a manner that is appropriate for the job. Leave your backpack and drink at home or in your car, and be sure to silence your cell phone. You may be nervous, but remember to bring your sense of humor and smile. Next, you should display confidence during the interview. Positive body language, maintaining eye contact, and giving honest and direct answers will help you appear confident even if you are nervous during the interview. You should have prepared beforehand by reviewing common interview questions, so you should have some default answers available in your head. Just remember those skills and relax. Last, make sure to end the interview with a good impression. If you want the job, say so. It's important to let the employer know that you're still interested in the position after asking your questions about the job during the interview. Also, it's good to know if there will be any other interviews and when the employer plans to make a decision. You can also indicate a time when you can contact the employer to learn of the decision. These tips will prepare you for your interview and set you up for success. The last thing I would like to review with you today are common interview questions. We'll click into the common interview questions link on the left side of the screen. Here you'll see a long list of questions that are commonly asked in interviews. Of course, all of these questions will not be asked during your interview, but this should give you a good idea of what to expect. It would be beneficial for you to review the questions and choose a few to answer before going to your interview. You can sit down and write out your questions before practicing answering them with a friend or in the mirror. This will give you the confidence to be prepared for many of the questions you might be asked during your interview. You won't have to worry about coming up with something on the spot because you'll have rehearsed some standard answers prior to the interview. For this step, review your resume and the job description to ensure that you highlight the skills necessary to do the job and reiterate what the employer has already reviewed on your resume, while also offering more detail and examples of skills. All right, I hope this video has been helpful for you. Career One Stop is a great resource for you as you look for available jobs in your area, determine your skills, build your resume, and prepare for interviews. As I said earlier in the video, I will include additional resources below if you would like more information. Thank you.